Hello everybody, and welcome back to some Project Ozone 3. So, last episode, we made our way through magnetic craft and we got our better armor, tough alloy armor. I'm back in the Twilight Forest. I decided I was going to come out here and see about getting the Ice Queen. Because I wanted to get the Yeti fur, which I've got some. I haven't got enough yet. But I come up through here and I have found the Ice Queen. So, we are going to get at this. Hopefully. I have never done this one the easy or the hard way. I have always just flown up and done it. So, this is something different. Where did she go? She's stuck in the water. You just go ahead and stay right there. And there we go. We finished the Ice Queen. We got the tri-bowl. All that is good. And now I can get out of this place. I don't have to worry about it. I can go work on getting the rest of my Arctic fur. And I don't remember which way I come in here. That was the way I come in, so I need to go that way. So I'm going to run, get my Arctic fur. Hopefully we get enough. And I'll be back. Alright, we are back. So, we've got all the Alpha Yeti fur that we're going to need. Got to fix that. Also, since last episode, I have spent some time with my totems. Let's find our... It's in here somewhere. Right there it is. Of course, last episode we got the saturation one. I got it up to the saturation 3. We're good. I actually bought the other 2 levels of regen that we didn't have. And I also bought luck. So, we have luck 3, regeneration 3, and saturation 3. Which is awesome. So, now, our first bit of business is I need to fix some armor. Probably going to take just a minute. Alright, so let's hope we've got enough for this. There's the helmet, the boots, the pants, and the jacket. Come on. That actually is a little bit better armor than what we had. Plus we have feather falling. We've got protection 2. So next up on our list of this is to make steel leaf. And the nice thing about that is we've got most of that armor taken care of. Maybe not. No. All we need is the pants. And there we go. Now, unfortunately, these are not... That sucks. Did they give us a quest, though? No, it does not. Go ahead and complete that one. So we actually have to make all those. It's alright. We can do that because none of that's going to work. We do have... Oh, I have 10, 10, 10 these. So getting XP now is no problem at all whatsoever. But if we come over here, no. Put those away. We've got steel leaf seeds right there. So I'm going to work on that. And we've got enough to finish that. So we've got projectile protection, blast protection, feather falling, and fire protection with that. And then last but not least is our nightly armor, which it looks like that one actually accepted. Where's it at? Right there it is. But the good news is in the process of doing all this and trying to find, I've got night metal. So we can make those seeds, which are tier 4. Well, I had a phone call in the middle. Anyways, in the process of doing all this, going to the Twilight Forest, I did get enough stuff to make the night metal ingots. So we can go ahead and make all this. We're going to go ahead and make that just because we've got the stuff to do it. And there we go. And I believe that takes us as far as we can go until we get into Abyssal Craft. Matter of fact, the next 4 armors are Abyssal Craft, then we've got another one, then we've got more Abyssal Craft. And then we got this, and I have no idea what a Thaxium is. It's more Abyssal Craft. So yeah, that's kind of where we are with that. But we are pretty spiffy. So our next bit of business is going to be, do we have any buffs with that? No, we lost our good stuff. Our next bit of business, since all that is done, is we're going to start getting into Immersive Engineering. And I got to clean out my inventory and stuff, so I will be back. Alright, we are back. It's actually a couple days after actually it's not a couple days, it is a couple days after I started this video. I ran out of recording time the other day, and that's kind of where we're at. So we are working on Immersive Engineering. That's where we're at. Let's get that up there. Let's get rid of this. Let's put that up. We're going to need that. So we've already done hemp. We got hemp seeds. We had to do the cloth stuff last episode. Or not last episode. Yeah, last episode. So next up on our list is we need to make the engineer's hammer. Need a couple of those. We're going to need a couple sticks. And we're going to need a piece of string. And that might be where our issue comes in. I need to get our mob farm back up and running. That's going to be something we're going to be doing soon. I know I had a bunch of string. Aha! String. Really? Gonna make me look like that. So our engineer's hammer. Oh, we need the hemp fiber for it. Well, that is a quandary in its own. Because I don't know if I've got any of the hemp fiber left. I don't know if I've even got the seeds left. Well, no, I kept the seeds. What did I do with... Let me find this. And that's not good. Just told me it failed to save my world. I may have issues. So let's do that. Let's do this. There's our engineer's hammer. And that should complete that quest. That is done. So next up is our coke oven. This is where I've been wanting to get. We need sandstone, we need brick, we need clay. I had all of this stuff made because I was going to do this episode a while back. And I don't know, once again, what I did with everything. It's limestone, that's sand. We've got 2 bricks. It's alright, we can do all this. I've got plenty of sand. So there's our sandstone. We've got clay. I went clay getting. There's our hemp we were looking for. What did I do with the clay? Did I put the clay in here? No. Clay. So we need, it gives us 3, so we need to do 9 recipes of this. So we need enough. Probably going to have to do more than that. So there we go. There is our cocoa bricks. Let's come over here. We're going to place this right here. And let's whack it with our hammer. And we've got our cocoa. Now, we can put charcoal and coal. I don't need 2 of those, just 1 will do for now. And we can start collecting creosote. I don't know if this has got, if they've changed the speed up on it at all. But we're just going to let this run. So our next bit of business is going to be to make the blast furnace. Should be able to do this. So we need bricks, we need nether brick, and we're going to need blaze powder. All of that should be, we're going to need more than that. We can use these blaze meshes. There's that. We're going to need more brick. That should do it. And I should have enough. Oh, I know I've got enough netherrack. We've got a bunch. So there's that. Let's get this. There we go. And there is our blast brick. Basically this, we'll place it down. We're not going to use it. We're going to go ahead and we're going to upgrade it. Basically we don't have any reason to use this thing. Blast furnace, the only thing it's good for is making steel and getting slag, and slag is good for clay, which we've got taken care of. Dirt. You can make concrete. I don't think we need that for anything, no. But iron and coal coke will give us steel. Like I said, we don't have any use for it because, as you already see, we've already got steel taken care of. So the improved blast furnace, we need to make these reinforced blast bricks, which is steel plates and blast bricks. How many of these do we need? We need 9 of them. So let's go ahead and break this. We need steel, and I put steel in here somewhere. I need my hammer, which is probably in this one. Actually, you know what? Now that we've got this made, we can just do it. No, we can't. Cannot do it that way. Where? I just made a ton of stuff with my hammer. What did I do with it? I can't keep up with anything anymore. We've got to get into applied energistics soon. This unorganization stuff is starting to bother me. Alright, let's just make another hammer. There's that. We need 2 of those. Nothing is wanting to work for me today. There we go. So now we've got our 9 of these. I've got to keep an eye out here to see if this thing's not going to save again. And then I got to find out why it's not saving. Alright, so steel plates, blast bricks. There we go. Alright, so we're going to need another hopper, because I've already used one. Chest. I had a bunch of chests. There we go. Birch chest. That should work. Hopper. There's our hopper. And the last thing we need is 2 of these preheaters. And that is an external heater, which is a copper coil block, which we've got to make more copper wire. Alright, so should have what we need for the external heater. One of them. Oh, I got to make those. There's that. There's that. And there is external heater number 2. Next up is the iron sheet metal, which is a bunch of iron plates. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 28. We're going to need almost a stack of iron to do this. I'll be glad when we can get this stuff done. Alright, I think we got enough of these to do both of those. There is that. So our next bit of business is I need to make the book, because I don't know how to set this thing up. I don't know if I've ever used this blast furnace. And I don't even see the book. There it is. That's what I thought. Alright, so that, 3 of those, and a lever. And talk about getting lucky trying to find a lever. There's that. There's that. Alright, so let's find these. Improved blast furnace. We're going to need a lot more than 9. We got to make all of those. So we're going to need some more steel plates. Alright, so come over here. Do that. Hopper goes on top. Preheaters go on the sides. Smack it with our hammer, and there we go. Now, I'm not exactly sure how this works, so let's see. We can automate it. Looks like that's all it does. It just speeds up the process. Like I said, we don't have any use for that. So, next up on our list is I got to see if I've got a bucket. I'm going to bet I don't. No bucket in that bag. And there's no bucket in that bag. How did I know? Alright, so there's a bucket. We should be able to grab our first bit of creosote. Should have enough in there. We do. So there's that. Try to clean some of this stuff up as we go. So we should be able to take our bucket of creosote, do that, and we've got our treated wood. Go ahead and claim that. How many of those do we need? All we needed was 1. So there's that. So that will get us into our engineer's workbench, the lubricator, the multi-block projector, the water wheel, but I want to look at this metal press. So we need to make conveyor belts, steel scaffolding, a heavy engineering block, and a redstone engineering block. So, steel scaffolding. That's a slab. There's our steel scaffolding, which is steel and steel rods. Simple enough. There's our blocks. Redstone engineering blocks, pretty simple to make. Light engineering blocks, fairly simple. Heavy engineering blocks are a little bit harder to do, but we've got everything we need to do this. So let me get this stuff made. Oh, the conveyor belt was the other thing we needed to look at. Conveyor belt is plastic. I think we can use, yeah, we can use leather too, iron and all that stuff. So let me get some stuff made up here, and then I will be back. All right, I think we got everything made. We do. So there is that taken care of. Alright, so let's go over here where the rest of some of our stuff is going to be set up. So let's get our book, because I haven't made the projector yet. So we got our metal press. Pretty simple setup. So we need our steel scaffolding. We need our redstone block. We need our conveyor belts. I don't guess it really matters which way these things are facing. We need just a block. We need our heavy engineer's block. Break that, and we're going to need our piston. And that should do it. Should be able to do. There we go. All nice and ready to go. And our power can go the back side here. And I've got power right there. I think. Yes. There we go. So now it's got power. We can put a chest on the end of this. I'm all of a sudden, seems like I'm getting a bit framey here. Get a chest. Put the chest on the end of it. And that's all we can do, because we've got to make the engineer's workbench. So that is next on our list. Engineer's workbench. This will allow us to make our presses for it, and it'll allow us to make a couple other things. So we need treated wood fence, and a crafting table. So to make the fence, and we're going to need at least one more set of that. And I'm going to need some more wood. There we go. And that should give us what we need, our engineer's workbench. Alright, so the first thing I want to do with this is I want to make the plate this right here. So we need engineer's wire cutters, and we need 5 steel plates. And we need the engineer's blueprint, which is 3 pieces of lapis and some more steel plates. So I need 6 steel plates. Alright, so I think we got everything that we need here to do this. So our blueprint for metal press. That is the metal press. There we go. Take this over here. Put it in there. We want to make that. We made those. And there we go. Now I can come over here. Beautiful. Oh, I'm getting really excited. I mean, really excited. And it's sad that something like this is making me so excited. But I am absolutely tired of standing there and hammering this stuff out. Now, this won't do us, won't work for us real well with making gears and stuff like that. But we can take that. I put the press on there. We can take iron. We can put the iron in here. And there we go. We have iron plates. I do not have to make iron plate. I don't have to make any plates anymore. We can use those. We better be able to use those to make buckets, or I'm going to be upset, because this is what I've been using to make sprinklers. Good. Good, 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 good. And standing there and doing this 100 times sucks. So, I hit the wrong button. With that, there's that complete. That just give us the metal. I should have read what we had going on here. Alright, so that has got us at least to the point that I wanted to get right now with Immersive Engineering. There's some really good early game power stuff, which is kind of where we're going with all this, which is making the squeezer and fermenter, making a refinery, getting into diesel generator. You can generate quite a bit of power with it. Unfortunately, we're generating more power now than what we are with that. So the rest of this stuff is pretty much going to be crafting stuff other than this right here, garden cloche. But the problem with the garden cloche is we got to get into some advanced crafting. None of this stuff is real hard for us to make. We've got plenty of nickel. I mean, copper wire, all that stuff is easy to make. So that is something that we're going to have to take a look at here pretty soon. So with that, that's all I got. We have horns. So we're in Immersive Engineering. Like I said, for now, that's probably all we're going to do until we get back to doing some of these episodes where we're just cleaning up a quest. We've got more cows before we go. What do we have? Refined fuel. I need to see what that's good for. Canola. I don't see. Well, it's just from thermal. That does generate power, but I don't know if we really need to worry about that right now. I don't know. Anyways, that and brine. So, but anyways, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.